Hello students. Today I am giving a lecture of computer network. Now, what is computer network basically? It's a collection of two or more computers so that they can share the information and resources. Basically, the meaning of network means connecting. For example, if we say people network, that means collection of different peoples so that they can share information. The same thing if we are related to talking about computer network, that means information can be shared in any way from one computer to another computer. That is the main meaning of computer network. A computer network is a set of nodes like computer and network device that are connected through communication for the purpose of communication and sharing resources. So that is the main thing which we can say computer network. Now next is this is the thing. This computer is connected, this computer is connected, this computer is connected, this computer is connected. We can say this is hub. And one important thing is there, when we connect it computer, some of the things are required. So this is the main important thing. Now next is why computer network is required. For internet access, we can access internet. We can access internet easily because internet is a very broad term. Through we can e-commerce. E-commerce means selling and purchasing. We can do it. Through we can entertainment. We can play games, online videos, streamings, and other things. We can sharing a resources. Resources sharing means uh, printer, scanner. We can share it. Now, how we can share it? I'm giving the example. For example, in a computer lab, 10 systems are there. 10 computers are there, and one printer is there. So if we cannot purchase all 10 printers because 10 computers are there and we are individually purchasing, so it will take much cost. So instead of purchasing different printers, what we are doing, we are accessing one computer through printer and another one. What we are doing, we can other computers we can connect through network computer. So printer will print it either main computer or server or print it another computer. How we can do it this thing, this example. Now suppose this is a printer. This computer is connected to printer. Now this is a main computer. Main computer connected to printer. This is printer. This is main computer. Main computer or server we can say. And remaining computers are network printer. So the remaining computers are connected, but they are connected with network printer. That means sharing basis use it. So that is the main thing. We can say it's a network printer. So the meaning is when we want to print it this, it will print it to this, but main printer is installed on this computer. That is actual, or we can say main server printer. We can print it from here also, but we can also print from here also. So that is the main thing. Through network printer, we can print it. That is the main thing. Now next is need of computer, already explained it. Sharing resources, I have explained it. Now reliability. Again, reliability play a very good role because we can rely on computer network and any hardware issue or any other thing. If any other hardware issue or any other thing, that time we can say it's not reliable. But if we don't have any hardware issue related to the system, that time we can say the computer network, if we are connecting all computers, that time we can say it's a reliable thing, or we can rely or dependent on that particular network. Next is cost factor. Obviously, I have already given one example. Cost factor means generally reduce the cost since the resources of shared. I have already given one example. The example is like 10 computers are there in a computer lab and only one printer is there. If we want to print out from all computers, so we don't require all 10 printers because we can connect it through main computer and we can connect the remaining system. We can connect it through network printer, and then resources can be shared. Now, meaning of resources, I think clear. The meaning of resources sharing means one printer is shared by many computers. That is the most important thing. One printer shared by many computers, that is the meaning of sharing resources. Now important thing, which thing we can share it, we can share it printer, we can share it scanner, we can share it fax machine. So device we can share it as per our convenience. Next is advantage of computer network: facilitate communication through email, video conferencing, instant message. Obviously when we connect with network, so network does not have any limitation. Network does not have any limitation. It is limited. So if network is there, then we can say we can connect through email, we can connect through video conferencing, we can connect through instant messaging or other. Now any other thing, uh, share hardware device, printer, scanner, already given example, enable file sharing. What is the meaning of file sharing? File sharing means when we connect with network, now which thing we can share? We can share the data, we can share the resources, we can share the information, we can share the file. So that is the most important thing. File sharing. Shared software or operating system or share information also play very good thing. That is the most important. Now disadvantage again, lack of robustness, clarity should be there, clear. If network is very big, so that's then we can say it's robustness. Next is security issue. If password will leak it, that time we can say network issue. The cost of networking is not very, we can say, disadvantage because already cost is reduced. That is the main advantage. But when network is very big, that time it requires uh, costing. That time it requires devices. That time it requires cable. That time it requires network point, PIN card. Now next is use of computer network. Obviously sharing the data because we know it, data sharing, file sharing, services, resources means printer, scanner, fax machine, remote database can access it, facilities we can access it, time we can save it. How we can save the time? For example, if a person working on X computer wants to connect with Y computer, and Y computer already person B is seated. Now A person wants to work on B computer. It's already working on A computer. But the thing is that A wants to A is working on X and some file is required from B computer. So either it will wait for when B is finished its work from Y, or another if they are connected already they are already connected with computer network, so that A person can directly access the data from B, and it will reduce the time, it will reduce the time and time saved already done. That is the most important aspect. Now, how internet will come, or how network will come? Exactly, when we saw history, one project was working in US military area. US military area. They wants to at that time they wanted to share that time information from one place to another. So they built a network. That network was built in 1969, and the network was called Advanced Research Project Agency Network. This was developed in 1969. That is the most important thing. So US government formed an agency named Urbanet to connect computers at various university and defense agency. Basically, first purpose was defense agency. They wanted to share their information. So that's why they have developed network. The main objective of ARPANET was to develop a network that could continue to function efficiently even in the event of nuclear attack. This is the given objective. So that is the meaning of ARPANET. It was developed in 1969, and project was in US military. And the name of that agency is ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency. Net is already added, network. So in 1969, it was developed. It was working in 1971. So ARPANET linked 23 host computer to other. Now next is NSF-NET. NSF-NET. NSF-NET, National Science Foundation Network, was a program of coordinated evolving project sponsored by National Science Foundation. 1985 developed it. So an important thing is there. National Science Foundation Network for coordinating projects. That is the most important thing in 1985. Next is internet. Basically, the meaning, everyone know it. What is the meaning of internet? Actually, internet is a global network of network. Means already some network is there, like one network is here, one network is there. These are the computers, and other network is there. So they are connected to each other. They are connected to each other. So internet means it's a public network. The meaning is it's a public network, not private network. Internet, that means network we can connect from one place and another place. So that is called internet. Next is we can use through internet file share, we can use it, social media we can use it, online shopping we can use it, e-commerce we can use it, data transfer we can use it, short message we can use it. Actually we know it SMS means short message services. So all things we can use it. Now next is interspace. Actually interspace means it requires some space. There are multiple users connected in multiple places are there. So that is called interspace. Interspace is a client-server software program that allows multiple users to communicate online with real time audio. Online with real time audio and text. Obviously, when we are working on internet, four things are there: text, audio, video, and images. These four types of data is there. Obviously, when we are talking of text, that means chatting is there. So that is the most important thing in case of interspace. Now next is communication technology. Again, very important thing. What is communication technology? Just see it. Uh, Communication means sending and receiving message or information, like through phone, through computer. Component require machine, obviously. So which thing are required? Obviously, like machine is there. One machine, another machine, message, protocol, protocol require sender, receiver, message, protocol, medium. Medium means communication medium, cable. This is the cable. So these are the things for communication medium: sender, receiver, information, component, protocol. These are the things which we can say. Next, switching technique. Now, again, very important topic is there, switching technique. Transmitting, how data can be transferred from one place to another place. That's why we can say it's a switching technique. So how data can be transferred from different network, so that we can say. So there are two types of techniques is used for switching: circuit switching and packet switching. So how to send a network? How to circuit? Circuit means just we can say connecting, like this. You can see it. This circuit is maintaining. This circuit is maintained. Obviously, this circuit is maintained. This circuit. So this is type circuit. How it works? First of all, how it requires. Uh, Basically, transmitting data across network. We can send data. We require it, data sending from one place to another place. So circuit should be maintained. How to maintain it? It requires a starting and ending point. It requires a starting and ending point. First, the complete end-to-end transmission path is established between the source and destination computer. Message is transmitted through path. Path means way where data is sending. The main advantage of this technique is guaranteed delivery of message, because we know it. This is a starting point, this is ending point, or this ending point. So how to data transfer it from one place to another place? That is the most important. Mostly used for voice communication. Example, just see it here. Example of circuit switch network is analog telephone network. It constrains with the packet switch network, which breaks the communication into packet and then send packet to the network independently to one another. In contrast to, that means in analog telephone, analog signal, circuit switching is used. In case of packet switching, frame relay will be used. In packet switching, using the TCP protocol, a single large message is divided into sequence of packet of size limit from 128 to 4096 bytes. Each packet, that means this is the size. Each packet is independent and has the address of sender and destination. Every packet have sender information and destination. So this is the way: packet 1 and packet 2. one place to another place. Either this approach or this approach or this approach. Through all approach we can use. Example of packet switching. Packet switching is an approach used by some computer network protocol. Protocol means set of standard and rules to deliver data across a local or long distance connection. Example of packet switching protocol of frame relay. IP means internet protocol and expand to. This is the example. Now data communication terminology. Also we can say measurement capacity of communication medium. We can also say measurement capacity of communication medium. Communication channel is either physical transmission medium such as wire or to a logical connection over a multiplex medium such as radio channel and telecommunication network. This is the measuring capacity of communication medium, but first important thing, how to measure it, bandwidth. Bandwidth is very important. When we are transferring the data from one place to another place, it will be measured in bandwidth. We know it, every item in all over world always measure by some unit. Like if clothes is there, it will measure in meter, centimeter, inch. So same thing, we are transferring the data, it will measure in bandwidth. So amount of data can be transferred from one point to another. It is measure of range of frequency a transmitted occupies. In digital signal system, bandwidth is the data speed in bits per second. In analog system, bandwidth is measured in terms of difference between the highest frequency signal component and lowest frequency signal component. And the measurement, how to measure bandwidth is expressed in hertz, kilohertz or megahertz. This is the most important thing. Hertz is the derived unit of frequency in the international system, SI, defined as 1 cycle per second. It is named after Henry Rideau Hertz. Hertz are commonly expressed in multiple kilohertz, megahertz, gigahertz. Now see it. Bandwidth. How much bandwidth transferring from one place to another place? We have seen. Now next is data transfer rate. Bits per second, kilobits per second, megabits per second, or kilobyte per second, or megabyte per second. So DTR, data transfer rate in the amount of data in digital form that is moved from one place to another place given time on a network. That is the most important thing. Data rates are often measured in bytes or megabytes. Important thing, megabits, B is small, megabytes, B is capital in case of megabytes. This thing you remember it. Megabytes. BPS, bits per second, BPS, bytes per second. Spell is different. When we say bytes per second, capital B is there. When we say B, small b, bits per second. Capital B, bytes per second. kbps, kilobits per second. But if we talk about kilobits per second, kbps. So that is the most important thing. Same thing, megabit per second and megabit per second. Now gigabits per second and gigabytes per second. Terabits per second and terabytes per second. So that is the most important thing. Capital B, role of capital B in small b. Capital B byte and small b bit. Now next is transmission media, wired network. So two types of networking is there, wired and wireless. Wired network we have in our course, so there are basically three types of cables are there. One is called twisted pair, another one is called coaxial cable, and third one is called fiber optics. Fiber optics is very reliable cable, which you can see. It is also known as Ethernet network, wireless. That is most common type of LAN technology. A wire network is simply a collection of two or more computers, printer, and other link. Means through wire we can add it, through cable we can add it. Ethernet cable and any form of wire media. Ethernet is the fastest wire media protocol with correction speed of 10 megabit per second. 200 Mbps, megabit, 10 to 100. And computer must have Ethernet adapter, sometimes called network adapters, to connect with wire or most of the internet topology uses wire network. Cable, twisted pair, signal form, electricity, light. Cost, least कम है इसकी, moderate, ठीक ठाक है, and high. Fiber optics is costly because it is a reliable and data transfer speed is very fast. Next, we are talking of speed. In twisted pair, speed is slow. Coaxial cable speed is okay, but in case of fiber optics, speed is higher. Easy of use, easy to install. Twisted pair, professional install. Coaxial and fiber optics, obviously professional installation is required. Next is reliability. Low, moderate, high. Reliable, obviously, in fiber optics, speed is high, it is costly, so obviously we can rely it. The most important thing. Then real life application, telephone network is twisted pair. Then TV cable is coaxial cable, and data transmission in telephone line is fiber optics. Obviously, internet line is also play very good. So telephone network 10 Mbps to BPS, bits per second to 10 Mbps, megabits per second. 100 Mbps is transmission rate, data transmission rate. And next is 100 Gbps, that is gigabit per second. Data range, transfer range 100 meter, 185 meter to 500, and that is not a very fixed range. So that is the most important thing in wireless network. Wire network की बात करें, wire network. And we can also see twisted pair means two pairs, combination of pairs existing in twisted pair. Coaxial pair have different combination in fiber optics. Normally, we see in every city fiber optics cable is using. The frequency rate is very high, speed is very fast, it is costly. Now wireless and n number of wireless are there. Wireless network again Bluetooth you know it very well. Bluetooth is a very nice example. Wireless network is used high frequency radio waves rather than wire to communicate. Wireless allows for device to be shared without networking cable. Cable is not required, which increase mobility but decrease range. Now, very important thing when you are using without cable, obviously range is fixed. Obviously range is fixed. Range fixed हो जाती है. So obviously wireless network range is fixed. Infrared wave transmission. Short range communication infrared wave can travel from a few centimeters to several meters, up to 5 meters. Line of sight propagation infra uses point-to-point communication. Both transmitter and receiver should be placed in line of sight of each other and should not be any obstacle in between. Cannot penetrate solid object. It is inexpensive mode of communication. Secure, but only limited range. That is the most important thing. And a device can communicate, therefore information passed from one device is not leaked to another. Because range is very short, na? Range बहुत छोटी है. So that time we can say infrared wave transmission will work. That is wireless. And second one more thing also uses, that is Bluetooth, and third one is radio wave. Radio wave long range. Obviously, radio is using, you know it. In a city, we can perform it. Long range communication radio waves can cover distance ranging from a few meters. You have seen already walkie-talkie? Every policeman use it walkie-talkie. That is the example of we can say radio wave transmission up to covering an entire city. Home directional radio waves are propagated in all directions. Therefore, sending and receiving alternate antennas do not have to be aligned. Penetrate solid object. Most important thing. In exclusive mode of communication, radio wave communication is insecure. Security because the range is not limited, so that's why secure. It's not secure. I think most of the things I have cleared it. Now next is transmission media. Microwave satellite communication. This is the satellite communication from one dish TV to another dish TV. This antenna will work it, and it has some frequency like GPS, global positioning system. Microwave radio, a form of radio transmission that is ultra wide frequency. It is a point-to-point rather than a broadcast transmission system. Additionally, each antenna must be in line. These are the things. Some analog signal have given unit 10 to 12, 16 gigahertz, ranging up to 16 to 24 kilometers. So that is the most important thing. It supports very long range communication with line of sight propagation. Cannot be penetrate solid object. It is very expensive communication mode. सबसे very important है, this is a very expensive communication mode, satellite. Microwave is not very expensive. So that is the most important thing. I hope this concept is clear. I'm just revising it, what I have used it or what this thing we have used it. First, I have given the definition of internet network, then how network is using, what is the requirement of computer network, that is the most important thing, how it is working or not. Then advantage of computer network, disadvantage. Basically, disadvantage, costing is not very big issue. Then next is applications, use, application, evaluation, advanced research project agency, internet, interspace, data communication. Communication means this thing is required, messaging, information, switching techniques. Two types of techniques is switching circuit and packet. Example already given, circuit switching and packet switching. Then bandwidth, data can be transferred from one point to another point. You can maintain bandwidth. Transmission media, wired and wireless. Now, I hope this concept should be clear. And if you have any difficulty, you can ask on my channel. You can write it comment. If you have any query, you can write it comment. I'll solve it. Thank you.